Guys, so I'm headed out of town again. This weekend is the H-Girl photo. Me and like all of my first cousins, basically. My grandparents had 10 kids, so of the 10 kids, there was 23 of us first cousins, and then all the girls kind of formed a group, and we used to like do choreography and sing songs. But anyway, so we're doing a photo this weekend, and so I'm traveling to Virginia Beach to go do the photo, and I'm actually waiting for my rental to pull up. And yeah, so that's what we're about to do now. It's about 1:30. I was hoping to get on the road at 1:30, so perfect timing basically. I got everything that I'm taking with me is in the back of this car. I didn't do anything with my hair, just kind of pulled it back into a bun and packed everything up, make sure I was ready to actually go on this trip, and that I had everything that I needed to have. We have t-shirts made. I haven't seen what the t-shirts look like yet, but they wanted us to do our t-shirts. We're gonna do dark colored jeans and then black boots. So I have the black boots and the jeans in my bag, and I'll give you more detail about the whole H-Girl thing a little later on. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing, and I believe we're going to be having like dinner tomorrow and stuff, because I haven't seen a lot of my cousins in a long time, so to be able to see them and to be able to like hang out with them and all that kind of stuff would be amazing. So I'm really hoping to be able to do that. Tonight, I'm going to be going to my best friend's house, and I'll be picking her up. We'll go have dinner, and then we'll probably hang out at my sister's house. Tomorrow, I'll spend the rest of the time with my sister, because I won't see my best friend tomorrow because she has a gala to go to. It's a sneaker gala. So she's excited about that. So she has her whole outfit with the sneakers that match and all that stuff for that. So yeah, just a couple of little different things. Nothing too exciting, but very exciting all at the same time. But it happens. Anyway, I'll see you guys back in a few minutes to show you the car, and then we'll be getting on the road. Oh, I think I know what I'm driving. Ah, yes! I'm so excited. Okay, let me show you guys up close what this thing looks like. Oh my goodness, girls. Yeah, this car is so freaking fly, yo. Like, I can't even explain how happy I am to experience this car. I'm trying to put my earring in. It came out when I was putting my seatbelt on. Everything's in the back in the trunk, so I'm going to head on out so I can get on the road, because traffic is probably going to be crazy. And because I'm in this car, I need to be really careful that I don't get pulled over for speeding, because I'm sure it's going to be pretty easy to do that in this car. So I don't want to film while I'm driving this car, because it's the first time I'm ever driving a car like this, or this brand of car. I just want to get familiar with the car, make sure I feel comfortable before I have anything. And there's really no place to put you guys. So I'll tell you what my first impressions are a little bit later on, probably when I stop in Emporia, because I usually stop there. But yeah, I'm very excited to be driving this car, and yeah, it's awesome. Like, I will see you guys in a little bit. All right. Here you go. Oh my goodness.
Is that wine in there?
Let's see.
Oh, you don't know what's in there yet. I thought I heard a bottle or something.
Who told you that I needed one of these? Because I was gonna buy myself a dry brush the other day. I was like, let me order one from Amazon.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm not gonna order. I'll order when I get back. So I was gonna wait. So,
They'll just be the sister sync up. That's all.
yeah, exactly.
We always be knowing.
You want like CBC? There you
Ooh. Virginia.
Oh,
because I have the other
got the
ones.
other state.
Yeah.
I was so
wow.
excited to see it. I was like, oh,
And it's
they
my
still got that
colors.
series. I was
And it still
excited.
It has my colors on it. So
Yay.
it's even more perfect.
Very nice.
Thank you. I love it. I'm gonna drink more coffee out of it tomorrow. Or tea later on tonight.
Nice. So fuzzy.
Feel how soft they are.
Oh, I know.
Like, I already know what they feel like. Okay, I'm gonna wear these tonight.
I was gonna get Jackie something like that.
Is this gonna make me cry?
No.
It's like I need to read it later.
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
It's just a little something.
It's set.
He start crying, probably went outside.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't handle it. Too much extra shit going on.
Ooh, so pretty.
I'm
Yay.
not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
I'll be back in about 5
Look,
minutes.
let me see if I can answer Ann for it. Is it recording still?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Hey, Torn. I'm here, and I'm opening up a present for Jackie, and I almost started crying, but she called, so it helped me stop tear up too bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm about to open it now. Hold on, let me make sure I get the.
Ooh,
Bing. It's Tiffany.
pretty.
Yes. Let's see. Got the aqua box for me. Like a big one.
Ooh.
Okay. Stay out of my head.
Ah!
I was gonna. Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna get this book, and I decided not to get it because I was like, oh, I don't need to get it. So I ended up getting that Megan Hess book instead.
Uh-huh.
So that's the book I got instead of getting this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forgot about it. So.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so we just got everyone on here. We're about to start taking photos, walking into the main studio. It's so exciting. All of our cousins all together. Anyway, I'm gonna sit you guys down so you can watch the whole thing, and I will see you back in just a few minutes.
Yo, Coco is my mom. That's my girl. This is Strawberry, okay? Hello, people. Strawberry in the building. Quickie, I'm squeaking number 4. See, baby.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry, but we actually ended up eating at this restaurant, and I didn't even film any of the food. So it's a few hours later now, and we are actually in IKEA in Norfolk, Virginia. Yeah, so I'm excited to be here because I have a couple things that I need to purchase from here, and I've been waiting to get back to IKEA just so I can put my hands on it and make sure I can get it. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna show you around IKEA and let you see some of the cool things that are in here. If you've never been in an IKEA store, you should definitely visit one, depending on what city you live in. So definitely check it out. But yeah, so Let me show you what I'm looking at. So the way IKEA is set up is that each room is set up with decor and everything already in place. And so you can just walk up to any item, you see it if you like it, and there's a name, and it'll tell you like where it is in the warehouse for the most part. And then if you see it and you like it, you just go to the warehouse and you pick those things up. This is pretty much what I'm here for today. I have pillows that I bought from IKEA a little while ago, but I just want to get some more shams that match. Not this particular pattern, but there's another pattern that I want to find and grab for the house. And then I'm also maybe looking for something like a tray like this. I think this would be really, really pretty in like one of the bathrooms, but I don't necessarily want it round. I think I want a square tray. So once I find one, I will let you guys know. But that looks really pretty. It's like walking into an apartment. It's so cool. I love these tables. Like, I don't know what I would do with those, but that would actually no, I don't know. That would look nice in the Coco Lounge. I love that. It's a little too short for my taste. I want things a little bit higher up. Somebody done got in the bed and messed it up. It looks lived in. Ooh. I love these vases. I love that wreath up there. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's really pretty. More art. I have so many tools now because I started gardening recently. So, which ones do you like?
Those tan and black polka dot.
Mm-hmm. Those are pretty. This is what I'm looking for. I need 2 of these. Hey guys, good morning. I am in the car on the way home. I've actually been driving for about 30 minutes now. I'm almost into Emporia. I stayed at my best friend's house last night because I was going to try to get on the road and I was too tired. I literally have only had about 15 hours of sleep since Friday, and it's Monday. So it's 11:15 in the morning. Excuse me, Lord. It's 7:15 in the morning. And I had a great weekend with my family. I saw all of my aunts. Well, no, not all of my aunts, but I saw a good bit of my aunts that I hadn't seen in a while. A lot of my cousins. It was so much fun. Right now, I'm so tired. I don't know what I've done. I know we did a photo shoot for the H-Girlz. Shout out to all my H-Girlz. Hey! Some of us went to a Mexican restaurant called Plaza Azteca. I don't think I filmed my food, but if I did, I will put it in right here. I'm trying to think of what else we did. For me, it's just been crazy this last few months. Actually, this whole last year has been crazy because there's just been so much going on. I moved, we got a new car, we've been traveling, and it hasn't stopped yet. Let me tell you what I have to do this week. This week, I need to do a lot of self-care. I want to have a massage done. I actually need to call and make an appointment to go ahead and get that done. I also need to find a dress for a gala that I have to go to. I have to do something with my hair. I want to re-dye it. I just pulled my earring out again. I always pull this earring out. What else do I need to do? I'm debating on if I want to get my nails done. I had just stopped getting the acrylic and the gel on my nails because it was tearing my nails up, y'all. So I was like, I'm not going to keep getting my nails done. For me, it's just an extra bill. And right now, I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm spending because of the way I eat out. And nails are not in my budget. I either need to stop eating out so much, which I do plan to do because I need to eat healthier and not spend as much money every day on food, because I probably spend, I'm not even going to tell you guys what I spend, but you've seen some of the food I eat. That's pretty much a regular everyday occurrence for me. That's a lot of money to spend on food, especially if I'm not just buying food for myself, and I'm usually not. I need to make myself a outside of the house food budget. and then I can revisit the idea of getting my nails done again. But at the same time, I really don't want to get my nails done because I'm tired of when I do decide to take them off and grow them out. It takes forever. It takes like 2.5, 3 months for my nails to get back healthy where they're not brittle and breaking off and thin and all that mess. So I don't know. And then I thought about doing press-ons. I actually bought some press-ons and I've worn them before. They look really, really cute. But they don't give what I feel like they need to give. So, and then I wash dishes too much. Like, you know, I'm pretty much at home every day. So I wash dishes a lot. And them press-on nails don't last when you gotta wash the dishes 3-4 times a week. So, you know, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do about my nails. But anyway, I may or may not get my nails done is the moral of the story. So if I get my nails done, then great. But if I don't, they'll be looking hopefully better than this because this looks awful. So we'll go shopping and stuff this week. So yeah, but right now I'm just kind of rambling. I'm just driving home. I have about 2 hours left of the drive. My ETA at home should be about 9:30 in the morning. So when I actually stop at Emporia, what I'll do is grab, oh, I need to slow down. I'm not 58 yet. I went to visit my aunts last night and they're so funny. They're like the funniest duo ever. They need their own TV show. But they banter back and forth. It's just so cute. So they made meatloaf, collards, and what else did she say they had? Yams, I think. And I ate the rest of the collards because I love collard greens. So I had those. They were so good, y'all. I was like, oh, thank you so much, Aunt Val. They were so yummy. I wish I had a whole pot of them just to bring home and eat. Like, I would literally just eat collard greens. So I don't normally watch reality TV at all. But I was at my sister's house and she doesn't like scary movies, which is my favorite. So I was like, okay, well, what's one of the shows you want me to watch? And she's like, Love is Blind. I was like, cool, let's watch Love is Blind. So if y'all have already watched it, I'm sorry to like kind of get into it now because I know I'm really, really late to the party. But let me tell you, I have never cried or been so mad at the TV in my entire life as I am watching Love is Blind. First of all, I'm like, some of these people are ridiculous. I used to not watch shows like Love is Blind or any type of reality love TV at all because I have very, very strong feelings about certain things when it comes to love in general. So seeing this all play out for them is just crazy to me. But I'm going to give one piece of advice I'll give 3 pieces of advice that I have been given that has made my marriage last as long as it has. And those 3 pieces of advice are, number 1, it's going to sound silly, but never fall out of love at the same time. I'm going to say it one more time. Never fall out of love at the same time. Because people feel like when you're married that you're going to have those butterflies forever. And it's impossible to have those butterflies forever, right? It really is. But, which comes to my second tip. Yo, you need to wake up every morning and choose that person. You have to choose your mate or your partner over and over and over again above everyone else. That's how your marriage works. That's how your marriage lasts. That's how your relationship lasts. In the beginning of a relationship and you see too many red flags, absolutely. Get out of there before you start having any problems and drama and all this kind of stuff, or before you get in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. That's not what I'm talking about. You know, when you're dating people, you have to pay attention to who you are dealing with and who you're about to marry or who you're about to be in this relationship with. You know, depends on where you are in the relationship, obviously. And, you know, you ask questions about their past. Make sure that you ask the pertinent questions that are important to you. You know, based off of the show that I'm watching, make sure you ask dudes right now. If you know that you can't deal with a dude who's bisexual or who has ever had a bisexual tendency, you need to find that out like ASAP. Like, what? That need to be one of the first questions you ask them in the first 5 days y'all talking. Because on a show, there was this girl, she was dating this guy, and they fell in love. And then he told her after he proposed to her, she said yes. And then after they met and everything, he told her he was bi. And I personally think she handled it really, really well. It was a look on her face. And he got upset. And I was like, you just told her that you like men. Like, I don't know many women that would be super okay with that just off the top. Like, just off rip. Like, I don't know anybody that would be just cool with that. Now, I feel like her reaction was great as far as like trying to be understanding for somebody that she's in love with. And then I feel like her taking the time away from him to say, oh, I need to take some time on myself was also great. And he had an attitude the whole time. And I'm not going to say what I really feel right this second because I feel like I might be being a little too harsh. But he seriously went into like a different place. And it was a defensive mechanism for himself. And I understand that. But he didn't give her a chance to explain to him how she felt about it, or even resolve what would have been the question for me, which is, if I thought I could deal with somebody, a man that was bisexual, what does that mean exactly? Does that mean that you still are interested in being with men? And is that something you're gonna pursue, or is something that if it came up that you would take the opportunity to do? Or are you still a monogamous person where once you decide that you want to be in a relationship with me, that you and I are going to be exclusive in a relationship? Because I think those are two very different things. Like, if you being bisexual but you ain't slept with a man in 10 years or 5 years or whatever, and you're not interested in it, you haven't met nobody, no guy that you thought you want to be with, I think maybe I could possibly deal with that. Probably not knowing me. But if you like, oh, well, but I'm just saying that, you know, we can work with that, I feel like. But if you're like, oh, well, I'm bi and I would like to continue to pursue those types of relationships, or, you know, I want to keep myself open to that idea of being able to have that experience should it come up, that's problematic. Like, seriously, like I'm out. Like, I'm not gonna deal with that. Somebody else can deal with that. I can't deal with it. I've been married for a long time. Probably, yeah, I've been married a long time. If anybody wants to guess how long I've been married, family, you are not allowed to answer this question. Do not tell in the comments how long I've been married. So y'all can't say how long I've been married. I want my audience, the people that don't know me that's on this show or that's watching this YouTube video, I want you guys to guess how long I've been married. But yeah, I've been married for a long time. And in the beginning of my relationship, oh my gosh, I was so insecure all the time. It's crazy. But, you know, I've come a long way from all of that. So I have great advice I think I can give a relationship. He didn't handle it well, and I think she gave it a fair chance to have a conversation about it at least. And he was just not there. He went, like I said, into super defensive mode. And that just completely turned her off with, and I can't blame her for it because he went way left with it. Like, he started calling her names and everything. Like, I forgot what I was saying. I'm just kind of rambling. But anyway, third piece of advice I can give to you when it comes to relationships is, I was going to say never go to bed angry, but I don't think that's a good one personally. Because sometimes if you have an argument right before bed, you're not going to get over it, and you're probably not going to have the time to talk it out. But what I would say is that you can't, I don't think husband and wife should ever leave the bed. I feel like even if you're mad, you need to be in the bed. And that's something my husband was like, I don't care if you're mad at me, I'm coming to my own bed. I'm sleeping in my own bed. That's something I learned, like, you know, being married is just like, I might be mad at you, but I still want you close. You know, I'm just not going to say anything until I can figure out what my thoughts are about whatever the situation is. I don't rooms and go in your room during the day and spend time apart away from each other in the house. Like, you stay in the kitchen, he stay in the living room. Or if y'all have a house that, you know, he has his own space and you have your own space, y'all can go to that space. But at the end of the day, at the end of the night, y'all need to go back to that bedroom and you need to be back in there. And don't say anything in the bedroom, because you don't want your bedroom to be a place that you have to battle. Oh, I dropped the phone, y'all. You don't want your bedroom to be a place where you have to battle each other or battle your problems or your situations or whatever's going on. But what you don't want is for somebody to feel like it's comfortable not to be together with you in y'all's space, if that makes sense. But yeah, so those would be my 3 pieces of advice for people who are in relationships is don't fall out of love at the same time. Choose your spouse or your partner every single day. Never leave your bed. Just never leave your bed. You know, even if you on one side of the bed and he on his side of the bed and y'all ain't touching, that's fine. But don't make that a habit of leaving the bed, leaving the house. So just be patient and, you know, go in a different room. If you mad, go sit on the couch. This is another piece of advice I would give a person. Stop bringing up your exes and things that happen in your old relationship. You don't be like, well, Tanya used to blah, 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 and fucking Alfred used to blah, blah, blah. Like, don't nobody care about Tanya and Alfred, and I'm tired of hearing their name. Like, I don't need to know everything Tanya and Alfred ever did for you in the last relationship. Just know. Like, tell me what you need from me in this relationship. Tell me what I can help you do to heal. And if you want to tell me why you need to heal, that's fine. But I also still don't need to hear a name. Because after a while, you hear a name over and over and over again because you might be obsessed with a person that you thought was going to work out and y'all didn't. Nigga, y'all didn't work out. Like, stop talking about that person. Y'all ain't together no more. Y'all didn't figure out how to make it work. You're not still there in that relationship, and I'm not that person. So either you need to go figure out what to do to be with that person that you really want to be with, that you can't get out of your head, or you need to allow me to be my own person and for you to start to love and respect and get to know me for who I am. Like, and if I do something that person did, don't think that I'm doing it for the same reasons that person might have done them. If a person only gave you flowers because they was out there cheating on you, so every time they felt guilty for cheating on you, they brought you flowers, don't think if I buy you flowers, it's because I cheated on you. Like, just be like, first of all, you need to heal from that and let that go. But also, you need to just realize that I'm just doing something nice for you, and everybody don't have ulterior motives for the things they do every single time they do something. So, but anyway, which I also think is another thing. Like, when people get in relationships, sometimes it be too quick. You don't have enough time to heal from the last relationship. Or you don't try on purpose to heal from the last relationship. You just jump from relationship to relationship, carrying all that craziness and all that baggage with you. And then now, every time you look at your new partner, you're like, well, that new partner is doing this. That must mean this. Or that new partner said that, so that must mean that. Because when so-and-so said that, she did this. Or when so-and-so did that, he meant that. And, like, let that stuff go. And if you can't figure out how to let it go, then you don't need to be in a relationship until you can figure out how to let it go. And I know it's hard to do that, but you have to. If you want your relationship to be successful and for your communication to be better and for the relationship overall to be better, you have got to remember that the person that you're with now is not the person that you were with. And if you keep picking the same types of people that keep doing the same types of things to you, then you need to reevaluate what's important to you and what type of person you're trying to be with. Because if you are one of those people who likes toxic people, then you're going to keep having toxic situations happen in your life. Whatever those things are that you don't want to deal with, then don't deal with them. If you see those red flags in the beginning of the relationship, in the first 6 months, you need to back away from the relationship. Because in the first 6 months of you meeting somebody, everything should be beautiful, funny, having a good time, getting to know each other. You know, you can take them for face value and just enjoy who they are as a person. And not think about all the craziness. Like, it shouldn't be that stressful. Now, that's how I feel about the beginning of a relationship and when you're getting to know someone. Once you have committed yourself to a person, especially in marriage, the tables have changed. Like, you can't just up and leave every time you get mad. Like, no. Like, that's not fair to you. And it's not fair to the other person that every time y'all get in an argument, you go and leave for 2 days and go stay at your mama's house. No, don't do that. Of course, things are revealed to you as you get to know a person and everything. But what I'm basically saying is, you got to get to know people as much as you can. And the best way to do that is to communicate, talk, ask questions, put yourselves in different situations, go out in public, stay at home, be around family members, be around friends. Just try to be involved in that person as much as possible so you can really figure out what they're really like. So that way you can notice when things are actually changing, because those are red flags too. And after you're married, those red flags will be different than what they were. When before you get married, you can walk away at any time. I'm not going to be with you. I'm not going to deal with this crap for the rest of my life. Okay, cool. But once you're married and you see those changes, now it's time for conversations. You can't just up and leave. Unless they do something like so over the top that you're like, yo, nah, no. But otherwise, everything else, y'all have to have a communication. You got to be able to talk about it. You got to be able to say, hey, well, this is how I'm feeling, and this is whatever. And if you have great phone conversations, sometimes going back to those phone conversations, even if it's like he out in the car or you out in the car and they in the house, and you call him and be like, listen, because sometimes not having to talk face to face just helps, you know. Or it couldn't, you know, you might have a bunch of yelling matches. And, you know, don't hang up on people. Let them say what they're going to say. Put the phone down if you want to. I'm going to tell you right now, my husband is a no. He's like, no, you will not hang up on me. Which I think is funny because I used to hang up on him all the time. And one day he showed up at my job when I hung up with him. He walked up to me and he said, you better not never hang up the phone on me again. And guess what happened? I have never hung up the phone on my husband ever since then. That was like a long time ago. But he was so serious and he drove so far just to tell me that in my face that I better not never hang up on him. And first of all, I thought it was funny, but I also thought it was like real G, because I was like, oh, he gonna go to my job. And like, he didn't come in my job and like make no scene or nothing. He was just like, because I wasn't at work at the time, I was actually at lunch. But he walked up to me and I was sitting down and I was eating with one of my coworkers, and he whispered it. And then he walked off. And I was like, what? I was quite turned on, to be honest. I was like, no, he didn't just put me in my place. He told me I better not never hang up on him. And I have not since then. I don't even think about it. Like, it was just like, oh, okay, well, I ain't got to listen to you, though. I'm going to put the phone down. So that's what I do sometimes. I just put the phone down and then I go back to it. Or sometimes I listen because I really want to hear what he's saying, because I want to understand why we're having this argument a lot of times. Because sometimes I don't even know, you know, like sometimes you're in an argument and you don't even know why you fucking arguing. You're like, what's wrong? Exactly. But you got to be willing to have a conversation. And you also got to be willing to understand that you're not always right. And even if you are right, the other person's feelings are still valid. Ooh, little birdies, gosh. Try not to run over no little birds. Like, that would just ruin my day if I ran over some little birdies. I apologize for the quality of the video. The sun is really like bright. And I'm trying to hold you guys because I don't really have, I'm trying to drive obviously. And I want to drive safely. So I apologize for not looking at the camera. But I'm really trying not to be reckless in my driving. Hey guys, so I just got into town. Like I said, I wasn't going home. I decided to come over here to the outlets because of the way I came in. It looks like the outlets are closed right now, but I'm gonna ride around real quick and see what stores I can possibly go into for a dress. I'm looking to see who might have places over here, but I think I might end up having to go to like a bridal shop or the mall, and I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that today. I don't really see any stores though that I can go to. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be a fail now that I'm over here looking at what stores are over here, because everything over here is pretty casual. So I was hoping there's gonna be like a bridal shop or like a special occasion shop over here. And as many times as I've been over here, I've never really seen anything like that. But you know, sometimes if it's not at top of mind, you just don't see it. Like, oh yeah, I've been over there 100 times. I don't remember that ever being over there until you look for it. So I was thinking it was gonna be one of those things, but I don't really see anything. Not for like a formal gala at least. But there's some cool stores over here. It's like J. Crew, Kate Spade, Clark's, Zale, Sunglass Hut, American Giant, Brooks Brothers, Michael Kors, Reebok, Eddie Bauer, Coach, Ralph Lauren, Lids. Oh, Bella Esposa might end up having some dresses. Let me show you guys that. That actually looks like a brand new store because that's not even a regular sign. So like, look, see the dresses that they have in the window? So they might have some dresses. So actually, they don't even have anything on their window. I don't even know if they're open yet. They might not even be ready and open. The parking lot is pretty empty, so I'm thinking that they just aren't open. If you're ever in North Carolina and you can get to the Carolina Premium Outlets and you can get to Dwayne's, I would 100% recommend stopping in and taking a look at their place because they have everything. And then they also have this, I'm gonna blow it up some. They have this area here, which is a nursery, and you can get everything from there too. So seedlings of fruits and vegetables fruit trees if you're interested in that kind of thing, perennials, annuals, succulents, trees, anything that you could possibly want, they have. As a matter of fact, anyway, these trees right here that you see, I want to get some of those for to go down the side of my house to create a barrier between us and our neighbor. So I'm gonna have some trees put down in our yard that look kind of like this, and supposedly when they grow in, they'll fill in together and they'll slightly touch at the edges. Our arborist told us that the trees need to be put in about 4 feet apart, 4 to 6 feet apart, and they definitely look like they're probably 6 to 8 feet apart. So I think they're a little further away from each other than they should be. I don't know. See, the problem with stuff like that is you won't really know until they start growing in what they're going to end up looking like. I just don't want to end up putting the trees too far apart where they never grow in enough to create that natural fence like I'm wanting. So, yeah. But yeah, so I need to find a dress for sure this week. And there was something else I said I wanted to try to get done. Oh, obviously pack for next week. I want to pack some cute dresses and then a couple of cute like casual outfits because I want to look nice for my husband while we're away. Not that we're going to be away, it's a staycation basically, but still, like, while we're out, also be very presentable in case we're spending time with his coworkers all week, because I'm not real sure how that's going to play out. So I want to make sure that I pack things that are going to make me feel good and feel comfortable, that I also look good in. So I don't want to have anything that's too new. So everything that I'm going to wear will probably things that I've worn already before, just because I know it's going to fit my body and it's going to make me feel good and feel comfortable. And I know how it looks and how it photographs in case we end up taking pictures and things like that. So that's important to me. And you have to think about those things when you're like a bigger girl. Like, you can't just decide, oh, I'm going to wear this because just because you like the way it looks and it looks nice on you doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be comfortable in it all night or all afternoon or all day or be around other people. I don't want anything that's going to cling on to places that it shouldn't be clinging on and accentuate in areas that it shouldn't really accentuate. My body is already pretty voluptuous as it is. But I mean, I kind of almost really don't have a choice because it's just the way I'm built right now. So until I start working on this stuff and getting into the gym, it is what it is. But I don't have to like wear stuff that's going to have it standing out or looking crazy either. So there's that. Yeah, so next couple of weeks, next month basically is gonna be busy, and then on top of that, right after that, I'll be home for about 2 weeks, and I'm going away again for my birthday. So it's like I'll be gone again in such a short period of time. So I'll be going to my, like I said, my anniversary trip, and then I'll have my vacation, my birthday trip, and then I'll be home, I think, for a while. I don't think we'll be traveling until maybe June, and that's a family vacation, and I'm definitely doing that because I hadn't gone on a family vacation in a long time, so I want to definitely do that. So yeah, so it's a lot going on over the next couple of weeks, and I'll be vlogging all of that too, and I have to edit a video today for you guys, but yeah, so that's the plan. So it's been about 15 minutes. If the place opens at 9 o'clock, which I'm assuming it does because now the parking lot is practically full. So it looks like everybody had the same idea I did, to go ahead and get out here everything. So it probably won't take me long because either they have formal dresses or they don't. And then so I'm gonna go out to the Bella Esposa place and see if they have dresses there. And if they don't, then I'll just go home. So now we're going back to the boutique because I need to try to see if they have any formal dresses or something kind of dressy that I can wear. Cross your fingers that I find something in here that I like. I see a couple of things that are pretty. Great, how are you? Do you guys have any formal dresses?
Formal dresses? Not really. We do have some like dresses scattered about.
Okay. I have a gala to go to, so I was at the outlets and everything was closed at the outlets. So I was like, oh, you know what? I think Dwayne's has a boutique, but I had never been in here before. Not into the boutique part. So I was like, well, let me come in here and take a look and see if I can find something. So yeah, I like that shiny purple, but it's just a shirt. So, and it probably won't fit me either. The shirt that's on the wall over here.
Oh, on the wall.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, so the attendant here just showed me some really pretty dresses. Oh my goodness, look at the material of this one. It's so pretty. It's very different than what I was thinking about wearing for the gala, but just knowing that it's in here, like, oh my gosh, this right here, that is nice. That is nice. It's like a blazer shirt. And see, something like this I could wear another time, but it's not really exactly what I was looking for. Oh, this is pretty. The gold. But again, let's see. The problem with places like this for me is that I'm a plus size girl, and sometimes they don't have plus size, or even if they have plus size, it runs a little bit small or it runs way too big. This is a cute sweater. I like this sweater. Isn't that nice? I wouldn't wear it because I feel like this would make me look too bulky on the sleeves and stuff. But I really like the pattern and everything. So yeah, they don't really have what I was hoping for. I want an all black dress. I want it to be long or right at the knee. I definitely want a solid color. And I was looking for black, but I don't have to have black. I can do any color really. These pajamas are so cute. They'd be great for like a Valentine's Day girls getaway. Like if you were going like to have a vacation with your girlfriends, this would be so freaking cute to like wear all these matching pajamas. Oh, these blazers are really pretty too. Child. Oh my gosh, look at this. My sister would love this blazer. Sissy, do you see this? Oh yeah. Isn't that pretty? And then they have one in champagne too. So if you like the champagne color. Isn't that pretty? Oh, sorry, I decided to come in the coach, but I just wanted to come in here and take a look and see if they had any bags that I can maybe use as a holiday bag. Because I gotta get ready for this gala, like I said. But I'm not really seeing anything that catches my eye as far as that type of bag is concerned. So we'll probably just have to hit the mall later. Yeah. Does Dorima still work here?
She does, yes.
Is she here today?
She is not.
Okay, thank you. I want some gloves, but these are probably not going to be my size. I don't think these are one size. I think they're small, medium, and large, if I remember correctly. I used to work at Coach like probably, wow, I guess it's been a minute. Like 8 years ago, I worked at this very store, as a matter of fact. Or actually not the store, but I worked at the store when it was down the street, so. Oh, and the other thing I'm looking for is a bum bag. And I saw one in here that I liked not that long ago, but I don't see it in here now because that's how it is. Oh, nope. These are all different. Yeah, so that was kind of cool, but they had one that was all black. So it was like this material, and then the part that went around your waist and everything was just plain black leather like that. But I don't see it, so if you're into Coach, you should always come into the men's section of Coach, because sometimes they have like the colorways that you'll like better. Like that gray and black down there is beautiful, and they don't have that on the women's side. So like if you like black, or you can't find what you like on the women's side, just come to the men's side, because a lot of times they'll have stuff that you might like. These all look very girly to me. Yeah, so I would rock them 100% for sure, but it's not what I'm looking for, obviously. We already talked about what I'm looking for. I'm gonna look at shoes though, because they may have some shoes I might want to take on this trip with me. So, like this bucket hat would be super cute. Yeah, actually I was looking for like a holiday bag, something with a lot of sparkles on it, and I know I'm on the wrong side for that. But I went on that side and I didn't really see anything that I liked. So the only thing I saw, it was like in a clearance section, it was like a silver bag with a toggle at the top. But it needs to be like an evening bag pretty much. I'm going to a gala.
But you don't like the silver one?
But I didn't like the silver one, so.
Okay, so you don't have time for anything to be shipped?
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything together by Friday, because we're going to be gone from Monday on.
Everything that we have like that would be out on the floor. I mean, you could do, like, what color is your dress?
I don't have one yet, which is why I'm out here. I thought the Bella Esposa was going to be open, and well, I just got back into town literally like 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, well, since I'm going to pass the outlets, I'll go through the outlets and see if there's anything. But then I remember there's nothing really formal over here.
Right.
So it's like, oh, that sucks. And I thought about going to Ann Taylor, but Ann Taylor's also always hit and miss. So I came here first.
So you can do, I mean, like how fancy.
All right, I'm going to miss this thing so much. This was my baby. This was my car for the weekend. I love it so much. I have no idea. Still debating on what I want to buy. This is very much what I would like to have, but I'm not 100% sure that it'll fit all of my needs. For the reason why I'm buying a new car. So I don't know. It's a lot bigger than what I used to have. At least it has a back seat, but the back seat's kind of tight and small. So I don't know. We will see. We'll see. Hey guys, so it's a little while later, and I just finished looking around for a dress. I haven't found a dress, so what I did was I just ordered something online that I saw somebody else have on, but they had it on a different color. So if I don't find a dress, I'll at least have that. And then if I find a dress, then I can always wear this dress that I did purchase on my vacation or on the cruise that I'm going on soon. So I just did that, and I started getting a little frustrated and hungry, or hangry probably. So I decided to stop it into, I think it's called BB Bop. Anyway, they have this really good, bowl. And I decided to get purple cabbage, kale, cucumber, carrot, broccoli, and then regular chicken. And then I got the purple rice. So I got that, and then this is a miso soup. That's the name of the place. And that is hibiscus tea. So yeah, I'm about to grub y'all and try to get out of this funky mood that I'm in, because I just saw my husband and he's already in a bad mood just because of stuff at work or whatever. And so I want to cheer him up. I don't want to be in a bad mood when I see him. I want to make sure that, I haven't seen him in 4 days, so I don't want to come home and be all grumpy. But I know I'm tired, so I'm hoping after I eat and relax for a little bit that I'll be okay by the time I pick him up. I gotta go charge the car, and it usually only takes like 30 minutes to charge the car to full when I go to one of these chargers. But they've been having problems lately on the network or whatever, so it takes about an hour to charge my car now. So I probably should have taken my food to go and ate it in a car. I didn't really want to eat in the car, so I'm just gonna sit here, relax, eat my food, and then yeah, I'll go charge the car. So I'll see you guys back when I charge the car, because it's in front of a Target, so I'll probably just go into Target while I'm charging. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my food. I'll see you guys back in just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, that was good. I'm actually headed towards the car so I can go to charge the car, and it was really, really yummy. It's exactly what I needed. I definitely feel better after having eaten. I'm still very tired, but like I said, I feel better, so I'll be able to, you know, be a happy wife and not grouchy when I see my hubby. So that's one thing I really, really try not to ever do, is like to be grouchy when I am around him. Because, you know, my husband works really, really hard. Some people might not think so, that that's how you should be in a relationship or in a marriage or whatever, but that's just how I am. I purposely make sure I smile at my husband when I'm happy. But at the same time, though, when I'm mad, like he'll tell you, when I'm mad, I purposely will roll my eyes at him too, or like not look at him at all, because I'm just like, whatever. So, you know, but generally I always try to smile. Like, I just want him to know that just looking at him makes me happy, and it really does, because my husband is super fine and I love his eyes. And we're not gonna talk about him anymore. But yeah. So I'm gonna go over here, charge this dang car. There's another car just like mine at the charging station, so it looks like at the moment I cannot charge my car, so I'm gonna have to wait a second to charge. Actually, it's that's funny. All three of the cars are over here. Well, my car makes a third car that's like mine. Anyway, I'm gonna park over here because it looks like they are parked to charge. So it's funny, they have like little chargers on both sides of the charger, but when you park on both sides, I don't think the voltage or whatever is the same on both sides, and if it is, I don't think what happens is that you can get the same amount of charge as fast when you are charging with another car. So I try not to ever charge when another car is charging on the same like pump, so to speak. I don't know what they're called, but anyway, I'm gonna I'm gonna sit here, wait for these cars to move, and I'm going to go ahead and start editing video so I can get it up today. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna work on. All right, I'll see you guys in just a little bit.